Nigeria. A kind reminder to please ensure that your cell phones are on silent. With us we have the head coach for Team Nigeria, Justin Madugu. Coach, can you please tell us how you feel about today's game?
Good evening, everybody. The game was played, won and lost. Each time we go out for a game, our expectation is always to win. We didn't win, we're not happy about it. But that's the way it is meant to be. We can't change anything. The game is done and dusted.
Thank you, Coach. We will now open the floor to media. Kindly introduce yourself and then proceed with your question. Gentlemen at the back, please.
Hello, Coach. My name is Asaso Bayowana for The Guardian. Yes, you have 7 points, you've qualified, you've topped the group, but I would like to ask, now that you're at the end of the group phase, would you say that your team has progressed from game to game, or is the team kind of stuck and you need to raise its performance levels by a few notches before you go to the quarterfinals? Thank you.
Thank you. The team it has not gotten to the level that we expect, and we will continue to work because there are areas that we know we have noticed that we still need to work on. And with every game you play, there will always be errors and things that you will notice and you want to improve on your team. Considering the fact that we equally made a lot of changes in the team, we have seen a lot of other players and what they can also bring to the table. So going into the quarterfinal stage, we are aware of what the quarterfinals is all about, and between now and then, some of the little areas that we have noticed that we have shortcomings, we will try to improve on them before the next game at the quarterfinal stage.
Thank you.
My name is Okoyemi Makajola from Sport Cutler. Today, Nigeria played several corner kicks and several free kicks. So, how do you go to work on the conversion rate of this dead ball that Nigeria have been playing?
We will have to continue working on them, and hoping that the players will get it better, and then try to do what they are expected to do much better. You see the effort, they still put in the effort, but in some areas, in terms of their runs and conversion, we have challenges. We are taking note of all that, and we'll continue to work on it until we get it right.
Good evening, Coach. My name is Adam Additional Response, Splash FM Ibadan, Nigeria. My question goes thus. I'd like your performance assessment for your team B, I'll call them that. Introducing Francisca Odega, starting Jennifer Ichegini. How would you assess and how would you rate your team B? Thank you.
Well, for me, I will not call them Team B because they are part of the team. They have also contributed in making. It's just the privilege of having to start and then somebody is sitting outside. And I'm impressed with a lot of them. They did their best. Like we said, it's just the aspect of the goal scoring that became one of its now. If they had converted the chances that came their way, I think would have had a greater challenge of having to decide who starts and who does not start. But on a general note, for me, they have done creditably well. I appreciate their performance and will continue to make them better.
I'm Cecilia Morbe from Channels Television, Lagos, Nigeria. Coach, you played Algeria over 2 legs last year and it ended 6-2 and now ended goalless in the tournament. What do you think actually changed with the Algerian team and what did we do differently that we couldn't get a goal?
Thank you. When we played Algeria last year in October, I think we had the nucleus of the team that played that game were basically players that were playing in the NWFL, and we had only 4 professionals in that match. The players did well, and the ones that played today, out of the players that played the game against Algeria at home, only 3 of them were in the current squad that played today. Yes, a lot of things may have changed. The attitude, the mentality, the approach to game, the game strategy may not have worked for us perfectly. But I give credit to them also. They also have shown a lot of hunger. They want to qualify. They had an opportunity of qualifying to the next stage of this competition for the first time. So they had that extra motivation. And that is not to say we also took our foot off the pedal. We did it, we gave it all our best, but eventually it didn't work out the way we expected. So it's, they have progressed, they have improved, and we will not say we have progressed because it was not the same team that played against them that everybody played them today.
Good evening, Coach. I'm Asha Naka from Reader Media. You introduced new faces, especially the likes of Miracle Seni, Christy Chebe. How would you rate their performance today? And are their faces will be seen going forward in this tournament regularly, most of them?
Well, like I said earlier on, for me, the players have done well. They did their bit, they did their best. Things didn't just go our way. But we are impressed with a lot of them, and we are hoping that between now and the next game we'll be playing, we will have to take a decision. Looking at what will happen between now and when we'll be having our training sessions leading up to the game. I cannot sit here now and say whether they will make it or not, because you can never tell what can happen between now and then. So by the time we conclude our preparations towards the quarterfinal match, we will know who amongst them is fully ready and fit to be able to play in the next game. But I cannot decide that right away.
Good evening, Coach. My name is Biola Solishuku from Nigeria. We left it late before we could score 4 Falcons that days against Botswana, and today they were unable to score against Algeria. Do you think we have a goal scoring problem? Do you think we are lacking players with killer instincts?
Prior to this tournament, we've been playing games, playing matches, and a lot of them have equally been scoring goals. In this tournament, goal scoring has become a challenge for us. We have to really go back and do a lot. We have little time to be able to work on that, but it's an area that is becoming a cause of concern and worry for us. The same players that were scoring goals before now are the same players that are still playing. So while they're not getting the goals, it's something we have to try and look at and then work on.
Thank you. 2 final questions. This gentleman.
Thank you very much. Coach, good evening. Victor Ademola from Nigeria. We finished the group without conceding, top of the group. Now we play Zambia in the quarterfinals. Zambia has scored 6 goals so far. They have some very good players who has 3 goals each now. Coach, I think the question I'd like to ask you is going to the quarterfinals where, of course, mistakes will be punished. A direct message to Nigerians about this Mission X, the NFL has started, and your plan for the rest of the games.
Thank you. We know that we're playing Zambia. We are aware of that. Like I said in the press conference, the pre-match press conference, from when the schedules were out, you have to anticipate who and who you will come up against, and then what are the likely plans we already have for them. We have watched some of their games, we know some of their players. We'll go back and continue our analysis of the team, their strengths and their weaknesses, just as we know they will equally be doing. So it's not anything of concern for us, because like I said, for you to win the tournament, you must win all your matches. And so that is what we are going into. There are no room for errors. no room for errors. We must be 100% mentally, psychologically, physically, tactically, and everything. We must be ready for it, and that is what we are hoping to do.
Final question there, please. Thank you.
Yes, someone Damadi for CAF. Coach, I definitely know that you've trusted Chinwendu Ihezu with his starting opportunity today. Judging by her history coming to this championship, understand that she's just also coming off winning the league in a domestic league in Mexico and instrumental in her qualification to the Olympics. Starting today, do you think you'll be trusting her going forward, and what will you make of her impression, considering being a top scorer at the tournament?
We trust all the players that we have in the team, and it's only normal that sometimes you can have some off days and games can go the way they went. But Chinwendu is still a very good player. We know what she can also do for the team. She has proven herself so far, even in this competition. She has done well coming off the bench and scoring goals for us. That she didn't score today does not make her a bad player overnight. We will look at those reasons, those factors. After analyzing the game, we will have discussions with the players to try and find out a few things from them, which will also help us in planning for the next game.
Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you everyone for joining us, and good luck with the next match.
Thank you.